Alrighty, y'all. Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is truly just a video to test my new microphone and to truly test my, I guess, vlogging in public skills. I did try to pick a spot on the beach that is far away from people, so if people come walking by, surely they will see my phone set up on my tripod, and hopefully they can't be too mad at me for filming because this is a public place. So I will say I just ran 8 miles this morning. It's my first time running 8 miles. I'm so proud of myself. Did again pick up the celebratory Chipotle, so we will be digging into that right now. I don't know if you guys can still hear me if I clip it all the way down here. I'm hoping you can. Or I could clip it onto the top of this bag. We're doing a lot of trial and error right now, testing this microphone. Is that silly looking? Normally I do get a bowl, but since I wanted to go to the beach today, I did get a burrito. I thought that might be better. Um, I'm now realizing without anything weighing down this bag, I don't think the microphone can stay here. Maybe we'll put it on a straw hold, please. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. I'm gonna spray some more sunscreen. The sun is coming down a lot harder than I anticipated, so. I did also just get this brand new tube top on Amazon. I loved the brown one so much. I've been dying to get a new color. And I think I broke in the brown one at the beach also. So I think it's very fitting that I'm breaking in this blue one at the beach. So, oh, I forget how big these burritos are. Beautiful, stunning, no notes. A little spicy. Yes, I did pack 2 water bottles to the beach. And I just got a bunch of new sunglasses from Amazon as well. We're truly just breaking in everything today. There's got to be like 50 to 100 people out right now. Kind of shocked. Alrighty, y'all. I am now really afraid that I have food in my teeth, so we're gonna stop eating for now. We will get back to this burrito post video. Trust, I am so hungry. Yeah, again, I don't really have any intentions for this video. I think the only topic that I really was like intrigued to maybe touch upon is a very common topic that I keep seeing on my personal YouTube feed, which is alone but not lonely. And I think the reason this topic speaks so much to me is because Sarah, like in college and before, hated being alone, hated the thought of being alone, struggled with any time spent alone. And I would say Sarah post college has not only worked on the part of being comfortable with being alone, but honestly, I have gotten so comfortable with being alone to the point that I honestly think I notice my feelings of loneliness more when I'm with certain people than ever instances when I am alone, if that makes any sense. I think for people who don't find alone time to be a very natural, comfortable thing, I think it takes a lot of time and I think it takes a lot of practice. And I think back on Sarah while she was working at a summer camp. I had a day off, and I think it was one of my first documented times that I've like really enjoyed spending like a day alone by myself. If I can find that Snapchat memory, I'll try to insert it here. But anytime I see videos of this topic pop up, that's what I think about a lot is it's back to that version of me where that was like my first time really feeling like I could spend time alone. I enjoyed time alone, and I could feel this urge to push myself to do more things alone and to not be afraid to do them alone. I think in our society, it is very common to feel embarrassed or socially awkward by doing things alone when they're typically deemed as things to do with people. But there's nothing wrong with doing those things by yourself. There's nothing morally wrong with it. It's not illegal. Like, I think I used to think that like to go out to dinner or something by myself would be so weird and so abnormal. And I think besides the practicing the alone part that's important, I think it's also letting go of that mentality part that is kind of important. Because once I started doing it, and granted, it was baby steps, it wasn't like I was doing everything by myself all the time and I was enjoying it without any anxiety. Like, it was a process to get there. But I think once I did start challenging myself to do things alone and I slowly dropped that mentality that it's weird to do it alone, you realize it's really not that abnormal of a thing. It's not that weird or crazy, and you might actually find a lot of joy in it. Honestly, I look forward to my days I have off that I have no quote unquote plans, and the plan is just to do whatever I want by myself for that day. Like today, I got to run 8 miles this morning and then picked up my Chipotle order, and now I'm going to be at the beach for a few hours. I am going to see some friends probably for dinner tonight, but the majority of the day I'm spending alone and just grown to love it. I really have. And again, it was not an overnight thing for me. It definitely took time and practice. And maybe I'll make like more videos in the future about this topic when I have time and I have like notes prepared on like what I want to say about this topic. But I thought a cutesy little quick video would be appropriate. I also really want to make like solo date vlogs sometime. This is essentially what I'm doing anytime I have a solo day off by myself is essentially a solo date. I think it's so important. I think it's important to spend time with yourself. It allows you to get to know yourself. To enjoy the presence of your own company is such a beautiful thing. I think it also has made me more confident of a person when I'm in groups of people because even if no one in this theoretical room likes me or my presence or my company, I know that I enjoy my presence and my company. And so at least there's always one person in that room that does. And also confidence in a good way of like, no, I love my personality. I love my laugh. I love the inside jokes I have with friends. I love complimenting strangers. I love pushing myself to do new things that I've never done before. Things like that. Yeah, things like that where you get to know yourself and your personality and who you are as a person so that when you are in groups of people, you don't get lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? Like, no, you know who you are. You know what is your humor. You know things you enjoy. And also, I think it helps you build the confidence to say no more often, especially as someone who has been working over the past couple years to stop being a people pleaser to the extent that I have been. I think learning to be okay with yourself also is the process of learning to say no. Because when you learn that you are okay with yourself and you might even enjoy and prefer time with yourself versus with others, it makes saying no way less daunting, way less of a scary thing to do. And it's definitely allowed me to say no because I don't have a fear of missing out. I am enough in me. And like, I still love hanging out with people. I still love being social and trust me, my calendars these past couple years have just been packed of so many social events. So trust me, I still enjoy those things. It's just, I no longer feel this urge that I have to say yes to every last thing. In fact, I'm allowed to say no. And in fact, it's better for me when I am that in tune with myself to say no because I know that the older I get, the more alone time I need to recharge my battery. And like again, Sarah a couple years ago, she could not be further from that realization than where I am today. But now that I am that in tune with myself, I can see the signs and symptoms of when I am having like a really low social battery or social burnout. And what I really need at the end of the day is just some hours to myself, maybe a whole day to myself to recharge, to refill, to feel full again. So that when I do re enter these social situations, not only is it just better for everyone involved, but also I'm enjoying them more. Sorry, that was kind of a long little ramble just now, but again, I would love to make some videos on this in the future. I think this is definitely a topic that I'm becoming more passionate about the older that I get. But yeah, that's kind of my plan right now. I am currently at the Indiana Dunes. Will be finishing that Chipotle burrito. I'm so excited for that. Brought my diary and the book that I am currently reading. This one has been kind of a bit of a slow start for me. It's called The Family Compound by Liz Parker. I definitely thought it sounded interesting. It's just a little bit of a slow start for me right now. So I'm finding that's been happening a lot with the books that I've been reading right now. It's taking me a long time to feel like I can fully get into them. But we're at the beach, and what better time to get into a book than at the beach? And again, back to the reconnecting with yourself, getting in tune with yourself. I love journaling. I love keeping a diary. I have so many different types of journals for different types of things that I like to write about. This is just my basic diary. I have, again, just other journals for other like prompts and things or themes that I want to like keep track of. And I think that's kind of the plan for today. Again, apologies. This is kind of a quicker, rambly kind of video. Truly off the cuff. I just got these mics in the mail. I'm so excited to try them out and to bring them with me for future videos. There's a couple videos this summer that I would like to challenge myself to bring these mics along for and to film little moments of my life. I will leave you guys with that so I can get back to my burrito. But yes, trust. I think with my beach tent, this setup is going to go crazy this summer. I'm so excited to film little vlogs, little updates. I think that's going to be so cute this summer. So stay tuned for that. But as always, I hope you guys are having a good day. And if you're not, that's okay too. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!